Kevin Mitnick is a notorious hacker who became famous for his social engineering attacks. Social engineering is the art of manipulating people to divulge confidential information or perform an action that benefits the attacker. Mitnick was able to exploit human weakness to gain access to sensitive information and computer systems. He used a variety of tactics such as pretexting, phishing, and baiting to trick his victims into giving him what he wanted. Pretexting is the act of creating a false identity or scenario to gain access to sensitive information. Mitnick was a master of this technique, often posing as someone else to trick his targets into revealing passwords or other confidential data. For example, Mitnick once posed as a law enforcement officer to convince a phone company employee to reveal call records. He also pretended to be a potential client to get access to a company's database of customer information. Phishing is a type of social engineering attack that involves sending fraudulent emails or messages to trick people into revealing personal information. Mitnick was able to use this tactic to great effect by crafting convincing messages that appeared to come from legitimate sources. In one instance, Mitnick sent an email to a target that appeared to be from their bank, asking them to update their account information. When the target clicked on the link in the email, they were taken to a fake website that looked identical to their bank site. The target then entered their login information, which Mitnick was able to use to access their account. Baiting is a social engineering tactic that involves offering something desirable in order to entice someone into taking an action. Mitnick was able to use this technique by leaving infected disks or USB drives in public places where they would be found by unsuspecting victims. While Mitnick may have seen himself as a digital Robin Hood, his actions caused real harm to many of his victims. His story serves as a cautionary tale about the dangers of social engineering and the importance of staying vigilant against these types of attacks. For example, Mitnick once left a disc labeled employees' salaries in a parking lot outside of a company's headquarters. An employee found the disk and inserted it into their computer out of curiosity, unknowingly installing malware that allowed Mitnick to gain access to the company's network.